Hey everyone, this is Hilson here back again with another Pokemon video. Sword and Shield's been released for about a few weeks now, and I hope all of you had the opportunity to go through its gameplay, experience the adventures, some of the new features. And I gotta say, this game has a lot to offer, but at the same time, there's a lot of controversial parts, especially the Pokedex. And I'm here to tell you today some of the biggest improvements that I feel Pokemon as a company could make for the next franchise, turning a good game into a really great, memorable one. So here it is, and enjoy. First improvement that I will say is adding voice acting for each of the characters. Unlike the past Pokemon games, there hasn't been any, but I feel Game Freak should, get out of that tradition and move on to something new generation, a new era of features. By adding voice acting to each character, it really makes it more distinct and their voice is memorable in some way. A lot of times when I'm watching the dialogue between the characters in the game, it's a bit awkward to hear it without voice acting. And although Game Freak did a really well job of introducing the backstory of each character, telling us the audience about each of the characters' personalities and distinct parts, adding voice acting will emphasize each of those parts even more. The next thing I suggest is the fairness in each Pokemon battle, meaning both challengers would have the same amount of Pokemon when they're battling, so none of them would have less or more for the fairness. As you can see in the anime, gym leader battles, they sometimes have 3 Pokemon, and that means the challenger can only bring 3 as well. So I would like it to see that happen in the next franchise, where every trainer you battle, you can choose which few Pokemon you're bringing in. And that's really great strategy as well, because you may not know what your opponent has. And that's the part of it, you're feeling surprised and challenging as well. I see a lot of times where in the game, the gym leader has 3 Pokemon and you have like 5 or 6 already. So it gives you a major advantage. By making both challengers having equal amount, that makes it really fair, and it's more of a challenge for us as well, which I would really appreciate. Battling is a really unique feature in Pokemon, and one of the things that makes it really special. But there's also different types of battling, not just trying to be league champion all the time. There's also contest performances, and as well as performances in general. We know May and Dawn in the anime wants to become a top coordinator, and Serena and Kalos wants to be one of the top performers, Kalos Queen. Now I wish in the next Pokemon franchise they'll let us choose our own path, our own, you can say, career or passion, because not everyone wants to be league champion. Some of us wants to be a top coordinator or even a top performer, and all 3 battling styles are very unique. By allowing us to choose our own paths, it really opens up a lot of different opportunities and enjoyment for everybody. It's nice that in this generation we're allowed to exchange our league cards, which is kind of like our own profile with each other. There's some good amount of customizations in this region, but the thing is, there's a lot more girl options compared to the guys, which I feel pretty disappointing. I want to be making my own unique characters, and everyone has different body sizes and different body part shapes. Not everyone has the same. That's what Game Freak needs to do to really be more different and attentive for the fans. Changing that allows us to make our own unique characters, very different from each other. So, Pokemon Sword and Shield has received really great fan reactions for its new features, like Wild Area, Dynamax Raid battles, camping and cooking with others, but there are still many small details like I've mentioned that really stops it from being a more complete game. As always, I'm looking forward to new changes that they're making in each generation, and I want to see them evolve Pokemon into even higher level of gameplay.